Hey, what's going on? Mike here with Mike's RC Review. Today we have a Flytec V003 speedboat. This is a very inexpensive boat. It's brand new on the market. You can get it from banggood.com, and I'll put it down in the description below, the link to it, so you guys can click on it and see if it's something you're going to want to get into. This boat's got some really good features for the price point of it, and it's definitely very good for beginners. I haven't driven a boat in a very long time, so this is a nice little refresher boat to get into. So we're going to go ahead and go through all the features this boat has, so you guys can see exactly what you're going to get if you want to purchase one. So let's get into it. Alright, here we go. We got the Flytec V003. It says it goes 30 plus kilometers an hour, which I think is roughly 27. If I'm wrong, just drop a comment down below and let me know. You got full rudder adjustment, trim, low battery alarm, which is a very cool feature to have, so your battery doesn't die when you're out in the middle of a lake or anything. You just, the controller itself will start beeping, so then you just bring the boat back to shore, change the battery, throw it back out, and keep on going. It's got waterproof, so you shouldn't get a drop of water inside the boat. And it's got self-righting feature, which is a very good thing to have if you're just getting into the hobby of boats. If you're into cars and you want to get into boats, that's a cool feature to have. Say you're out in the middle of the pond or wherever you're driving the boat, and it flips over. Well, instead of having another boat to go get that boat, or a fishing pole or anything trying to snag it, all you do is push and hold the button on the controller, and we'll go over that, and the boat will, the motor itself will go forwards, backwards, maybe 2 or 3 times, and the boat will flip back over. That's a very cool little feature to have, especially wanting to get into boats. So there is actually one other cool little feature this thing's got, and it's right at the beginning of this box. If you look here, let's go ahead and open it. Oh, got you guys. Make sure you guys subscribe. Right, here is the boat out of the box. Comes with a silicone nose cone protector. That way there, if you got a beginner driving it, or your son or daughter or someone else driving it, and you don't want them crashing the front of the boat, this can stay on, or you just pull it down below on the tab below. There's a little pin here that slides in, and it comes right off, so no problem there. I like running it without it. I mean, I have a soft bankment where I drive it, so I won't be using this. Here is our controller. It's a nice little controller. It's pretty simple. All you need is 4 AA batteries. Remove the screw here, slide it, and put the batteries in. It's a little kind of cheapy feeling, but for the price of this boat, I'm not going to complain too much about it. You have your trim left or right, and then your trim for your throttle up, forwards or backwards, F and B. And then also there's your button for the self-righting. All you do is press and hold it, and the motor will keep going forward, backward, and then finally it'll flip over. So that's a cool little feature for this thing. Here's the controller. That's in Chinese, or the manual I mean. It's in Chinese but translated in English. So it tells you all the different settings of this boat, and there's your button if you can get stuck upside down and stuff. So it's all in here if you have any questions. You also get a charger, USB charger. Connects right into the balance port of the battery. So that's nice to have. And it gives you a couple tools. It looks like some prop tools. So if you need to change the propeller out, it gives you a couple tools to be able to do that. And very cool thing to give you too is a spare propeller in case you running on ground or something and you break off a fin. You can change it out. They give you a new one. That's a pretty cool thing to have on hand, especially for new people driving boats. All right, well, let's get inside of this boat so you guys can see exactly what this cool little thing's got. Here's your water cooled system. The motor is actually looks like it's it's in contact with the water itself. It doesn't have a pickup tube in the back like some do, and has a like a coil that goes around the motor. The motor sits flush in here, and it has this little screen where the water has contact with the motor and keeps it cool. So all you do is spin these 3 here, little tabs, pick up in the back, and there you go. There's the inside of the boat. Comes with a lithium ion battery, 2-cell, Dean's connectors or T-plugs. There's your servo for your steering right there. I mean, they did a nice job sealing this up. You can see the seal, like the silicone stuff there. There you go. They did a nice job sealing it up. I mean, it's there, and then it's all the way around the cap of the boat too, where the bottom of the hole is screwed into. So they put all that silicone all the way around the boat, which is nice. So you're not going to get any water in the boat. And then there is your motor. It's kind of hard to see it. Get that out of the way. But your motor sits right there. And then the shaft for the motor goes all the way through and out the back. This is a nice little boat. I mean, I can't complain so far. So we'll go ahead and throw it in the water and see what this thing can do. And then we'll come back in here in the shop and then go over it, and I'll wrap up the video. This is the boat right behind me. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead and drive it. There we go. It's a fun little boat. My 4-year-old is actually driving it right now, and I think he's doing pretty good doing it. It's very easy to drive. And the nice thing is it has that rollover feature, so in case, you know, it flips over, not to worry, because you just push the button and it flips right back over. Oh, and that's the alarm. You probably can hear that. That's the low battery alarm. So bring it in, buddy. So we'll go ahead and have him bring it in and change a new battery in it and let him drive it some more. All right, so if your boat goes upside down, don't worry. Push this button right here, hold it, and then you're good to go.
What, Dad? What? Yeah, I know what is this. Go, punch.
All right, guys. Well, as you can tell by the video of this thing running, I mean, it does really well. It's actually pretty quick. I thought it was going to be a little bit slower than that, but it's actually pretty dang quick for this boat. $50, you can't go wrong. I'm actually tempted to buy another one, so you know my kids can drive them too. Have 2 of them going at the same time. They drive it very well. So. They're 4 years old, so I mean, if anyone's got any type of experience, you know, driving RC cars or trucks, or you know, especially if you know how to drive a drone, I mean, this is going to be a cakewalk for you. This is a very cool little boat, very inexpensive to get into to see if you're going to like it, kind of test the waters, if you know what I mean. And you know, I can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with this little boat. I really like it. The only thing I would suggest to do is get you know, 1 or 2 extra batteries, just because the run time's not real long. I think we got probably about I'd say probably about 8 minutes runtime, maybe 8 minutes, 7-8 minutes. So I mean, it's not too terribly long of runtime, but it's long enough to have some fun. So if you get an extra battery and throw it in, you'd be good to go to keep going. Well, that's gonna wrap up this review. If you guys got any questions or comments or anything, make sure you drop them down below. Also, like and subscribe and hit that bell button so you guys know when new videos are coming out. I'm gonna have another one come out. It's gonna be the Remo Hobby 1093.